Hello everyone, Rabbi Rosen here, hoping as we now turn to the month of May that each passing day will bring us that much closer to relief from the coronavirus and greater health to everyone. I certainly hope that these words find you doing well. With deep apologies to Humphrey Bogart, it is clearly the case that the fundamentals apply as time goes by. One of those fundamentals is an observation about human nature, voiced by a teacher known as Rabbi Eliyahu Lopian, who said that the role of Judaism and of reflection in this world is to make the heart know what the head already perceives. It is very difficult to internalize the important lessons until something major causes us to reevaluate everything. That second fundamental concern is related to the first. It is the powerful statement at the core of this week's Torah portion of Achrei Mot-Kedoshim, something we all know by heart. In the Hebrew, V'ahavta l'reacha kamocha, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. Judaism's central teaching, one shared by virtually every world religion with which I am familiar. But how often do we see in those words, you shall love your neighbor as yourself, both a reality and a challenge? It is clear, as all of us have been required to face the reality of a nemesis that knows no boundaries, that respects no differences in class, nor race or ethnicity, that it is crucial for us to collectively realize that we have a common foe, tiny and invisible, that must be eradicated. All of us, no matter what our background, are simply in this together. But we know that COVID-19 has disproportionately wreaked its havoc on older adults, on populations already at risk because of economic hardship. It is not the case that we suffer equally. Some individuals, families, households, even hospitals struggle in various ways in order to meet the challenge, lacking in the kind of resources that other places enjoy. Our challenge is to see the genuine reality embedded in you shall love your neighbor as yourself. It's in the comma that separates the words of the phrase, V'ahavta l'reacha kamocha. You shall love your neighbor who, after all, is like yourself, a human being just like you, embodying the same spark of the divine that you and I possess, equally deserving of our concern and our efforts to help. Not every worker has the luxury of staying at home. Those who are frontline individuals serving us in stores, in transportation, and many other places put themselves at risk in order to make sure that we can enjoy life to the degree we can. A year from now, please God, let this entire episode be a matter of past history. Might we look back and say, we have done everything to look upon our neighbors as being our equals, deserving of our commitment to their well-being. I pray that that will be the case, because after all, there is nothing more important in our lives as Jews and as sensitive human beings to see that each of us is created in God's image, and in a very real way, everyone is one of our neighbors. Shabbat Shalom.